What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Prolific Reptiles. Today's video, guys, I'm going to be actually feeding my tarantulas. I don't really show my tarantulas here much, so I decided to make a video about it. My next video will actually be a room tour. In the process of recording that video as well, I want to make that video, a little bit to the next level. I actually want to go ahead and show every single animal up close and in the camera. Just trying to figure out how I'm going to go about that. But yeah, guys, I just want to go ahead and show you guys the aquarium real quick.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
You guys see we got some mystery snails in here finally, and we got a couple guppies in there as well. We got mystery snails in here. There's a big one right there just chilling. We got a guppy over there, and then we have another one. I don't know where he's at. He's probably somewhere in there hiding. Yeah, guys, we finally went ahead and started testing the aquarium. We got 2 snails and 2 guppies, a couple live plants. Hopefully everything does well. I really have my fingers crossed, and hopefully we're able to start adding more fish within the next week. And but yeah, guys, like I said, this video is gonna be mainly about feeding my tarantulas. So let's get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, so I have my tarantula enclosures right here. Now we are going to go ahead and start off with the curly hair tarantula. This is the enclosure. I have the curly hair tarantula, nothing too flashy. You know what I'm saying? We got the water bowl right there, and the curly hair tarantula is actually in there somewhere. Now this is a new world species, guys, of tarantula. These guys actually come from South America, around Honduras, Costa Rica, places like that. So let me go ahead and see if I can actually get a cricket in there. I'm going to go ahead and put the cricket right there. All right, guys, we got the cricket right here. Boom, there she is, guys. Actually, I don't even know the gender of this tarantula. I don't know why I'm saying she went ahead and she just took that cricket. Beautiful curly hair tarantula. Wish I could get her out here more, but looks like that's all we're gonna get. And there she goes, going back into her burrow. I did actually make that burrow for her. I went ahead and I just put a half log in there, the plastic half log, so it wouldn't mold. And since this enclosure is humid, you guys can see humidity down there. Well, there she goes back into her enclosure, guys. Beautiful curly hair tarantula, again, a new world species, terrestrial, semi-burrowing species. Don't really have much tarantulas here, but I do plan on getting more in the future. And I'm only going to get tarantulas that I can keep in enclosures like this, just because I do really enjoy these little enclosures. I don't know, it makes me feel like I know. It makes me feel a little smart. I don't know, guys. But yeah, let me go ahead and cap on back on this one and go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, guys, so right here we have my Vietnamese tiger tarantula. I don't know how to say his actual scientific name. We have it right here. For you guys wondering, there it is. But yes, guys, this is my Vietnamese tiger. This is a old world tarantula, fossorial, meaning they like to burrow, and they really only be in their burrows 24/7. You guys can see he has a kind of deep burrow there. This is the enclosure that I have him in. Got the moss in there to keep the humidity going. We got the humidity. You guys can see that there is kind of getting humid again. And we got the little water bowl right there. Now this guy is a little bit tricky to get out, because you can see his hole is actually pretty deep in there. Now he does have enough substrate to burrow in, and I do actually have this backup enclosure. If I see that he's not doing well in this one and he wants to burrow more, then I will go ahead and move him up in that one. Like I said, I just wanted to see how he did in one of these guys. Don't worry, it looks pretty colorful, pretty vibrant enclosure. Let's go ahead and throw cricket in there and see if he comes out. Shoot, kind of dropped the cricket in there. See if he'll take it. Well, didn't look like he actually took it. Cricket just under his leg there. The cricket will eventually come out of the barrel, and I'll go ahead and remove it. I'll go ahead and check back on this enclosure in a couple hours, see if I can find the cricket. But yeah, guys, beautiful Vietnamese tiger. I did go ahead and take a good picture of this guy when I was transferring him enclosures. So I'll go ahead and I'll put the picture somewhere right here, just so you guys can see it. But again, guys, I really like these enclosures. I like the color of the moss. I just like the concept of it. This is my Vietnamese tiger enclosure. All right, guys, so real quick, I do want to go ahead and give you guys an update on the bioactive enclosure we did last video. And go ahead and show you real quick. The plant in here is doing amazing, guys. You guys can see a lot of new leaves are growing in, and you guys can see there's actually more new leaves coming out. Look at this enclosure, guys. If I could just get it to focus on me. There it is, guys. Beautiful enclosure. This plant is doing well. I actually water that plant like 2 times a week, and then this one gets watered daily, and it looks like it's been doing amazing, guys. just been actually flourishing. Instead of growing like straight how it was, it just opened up and it's just doing amazing, guys. Only if I could get this flower to like get growing to the top, it'll look a little bit nicer, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to cover that, but the moss is kind of turning brown again. I don't know why, but besides that, everything's doing good in here. The frog loves it. Every morning I see him just chilling up there, and he just runs away as soon as I turn on a light. But I mean, he's a little shy animal. We can't do much about it. But yeah, guys, it's doing good, and I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little quick update real quick. So there you go, guys. All right, guys, so before we get actually more deep in the video, I did want to go ahead and let you guys know we did actually go ahead and rescue a chameleon like last week. She did go ahead and lay eggs. You guys saw that on the previous video. She went ahead, she laid eggs. She was doing okay. After she laid her eggs, like a day or two after, she actually passed away, guys. I don't know if her laying her eggs was too stressful on her or what it was, but she did go ahead and pass, guys. And you know, unfortunately I was not able to pair her up with my male veiled chameleon. I did want to go ahead and breed them, but unfortunately she's no longer with us. This enclosure is actually empty now. You guys can see there's nothing in it. Her laben is still there. I am going to go ahead and clean that laben, you know, dispose of those eggs. Those are not any good eggs. She was not fertilized by any male, so I'm just going to go ahead and dispose of the eggs, dispose of the dirt, and put that back into Grinch's enclosure, my other female veiled chameleon. Now this chameleon was a rescue. You know, her jaw was kind of messed up, or she had like a broken leg or something. She wasn't really using one of her legs. One of her little hand thingies, it was like chopped in half. Now this chameleon was actually found outside here where I'm from. She was an escape pet. She was pretty beat up, guys. She had like a bump on her shoulders and everything. She was just not healthy, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to go ahead and see if I could bring her back up to health, but obviously I was not able to do that. You know, it hurts, but it is what it is, guys. Nothing in there yet, and I don't think I'm gonna get anything in there. I might actually take this enclosure down and put the new enclosure I'm gonna be working in there. We'll see what happens. But like I was saying, new enclosure, I am gonna go ahead and get a new reptile, guys. It is a snake, and you know, it's a pretty cool snake. It's not just any snake. I am gonna go ahead and be building a bioactive enclosure for it. I actually have some isopods right here that I just got. I'll go ahead and show you guys in a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and making an actual scratch bioactive enclosure. You know, doing the substrate layers, planting it, hardscape, all of that cool stuff. Hopefully you guys are tuned for that. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss that video. That's gonna be a cool video, guys. Very cool video. Very excited for this reptile coming. And let me go ahead and show you guys the isopods real quick. All right, guys, so you guys see a couple isopods right there. This is a Jetstroid isopod. Beautiful isopods, guys. I did get these guys specifically for the bioactive build. There is like, I think 10 in here, and I am gonna be keeping them here because like in the next couple weeks I am gonna go ahead and be setting up the bioactive enclosure. But just look at these isopods, guys. They look freaking cool. That coloration they got on them, I never really seen an isopod with this coloration. Now I know there's more isopods with better coloration and, you know, a lot more different body structure, but you know, for me, I'm not really an isopod guy. I actually did have some dairy cows and some powder oranges. I no longer have those, but just looking at these little isopods, it just looks pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Nice colors on them, and I hope they do well for me in the new enclosure. Go ahead and put the leaves back that I took off from them just so I could show you guys. But look at them, guys. Beautiful isopods. Can't wait to, you know, add them in the bioactive setup that we have here. All right, guys, so this video wasn't really about much. Like I said, I am going to be making a reptile room tour this coming week, and I am trying to make it a little bit different than my other reptile room tours. You know how I just always go up to enclosure and show you guys animal. I actually want to take out every single animal. I know I always say that. This time I'm actually going to go ahead and do it. Take out every single animal except for the tarantulas. I'll go ahead and just show you guys those in person because I'm not really a tarantula guy. I'm just barely trying to get over, you know, that fear of tarantulas. They've always gave me the creeps. So I would just go ahead and try to show you guys by, you know, try to get them out of their hole. But that's about it. I'm not going to go ahead and handle them. Or who knows, guys, maybe I'll turn brave that day. I don't know yet. But like I said, I am going to go ahead and take out every single animal. I'm going to set up my phone right there on that thing. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys every single animal one by one. I am trying to make it a little bit different than other reptile room tours. Just trying to be unique, you know what I'm saying? But stay tuned for that video. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss that video. It is coming this coming week. Like I said, if you guys got my last video to 10 likes, I was gonna go ahead and drop a room tour. You guys actually got it to 10 likes, so thank you guys. I appreciate that so much. And yeah, guys, it wasn't really, you know, a very exciting video today. I don't really do much. I'm just in my room. This is my bedroom, so I just try to make a video so I could stay consistent. I'm trying to reach 600 subscribers by the end of the month. which I'm not gonna make it. There's only like 4 days left, but hopefully by February, mid-February, we're able to hit 600 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
I be on IG at the best tropics, and she on my skinny jeans, I'm a hot topic. And she asked my sign, I say stop it. I'ma keep going up like I used to rock it. Life in the fast lane. No.